I am Alauddin, founder at AL-CADD the Learning Solution. Here we'll provide Proficient, Diploma, Master Diploma courses in all various engineering streams. Today I'm going to discuss about a CAD software called AutoCAD. AutoCAD is a computer-aided design and drafting software that allows user to create and edit 2D and 3D designs. It is used by a variety professional including architects, engineers, designers, and construction workers to create blueprints, models, and other technical drawings. Architects use AutoCAD to create blueprints and sketches for homes, schools, and spaces. Interior designers use AutoCAD to envision the interior of a building. Mechanical engineers use AutoCAD to design motor parts, robots, and other objects and to create manufacturing process. Electrical engineers use AutoCAD to map out electrical systems. Civil engineers used AutoCAD to design roads, bridges, and highways. So here are some of the features that include AutoCAD: automation, industry specific tool sets, 3D modeling, cloud rendering, point clouds, visual style. In AutoCAD, we have three types of views. So that is orthographic view, isometric view, and perspective view. So let's see on orthographic view. See, orthographic view is refers to a two-dimensional representation of a three-dimensional structures like building, bridge, where the object is viewed from different perspective, typically for front, top view, side view, and back view. So without any distortion. So here we have an example for this orthographic view. So here I have some plan on this. So same as like we have drawn one front view, south elevation as an left view, and the right view, and you can just see the view of like elevation of views. So this consider as an orthographic view. Second, we have an isometric view. Isometric view refers to a 3D techniques where a structure or object is depicted from a specific angle, allowing all three dimensions, length, width, and height, to be seen simultaneously with all axes appearing at equal angles, typically 30-degree angle, giving a clear perspective of an object without distortion. Essentially, it is a way to visualize design as if you are looking at it from a corner with all sides visible at once. Here. So this is an isometric view. So we used to draw in AutoCAD. So another type of view that is called as a perspective view. So perspective view is a technique that creates realistic 3D scenes on a 2D surface such as computer screen. It mimics how the human eye preserves distance and depth, making objects appear smaller as they move away. Perspective view is used in many fields including video games, virtual reality, architecture designs, and animation. So here are the two example of a perspective. So that is we'll call as in one point perspective, and this is called as in 2 point perspective. So 1 point perspective is nothing but, so we are going to draw from the one point. So each and every object. So whatever the object we have, like furniture, table, chair, not only that, any mechanical drawings, any electrical drawing as this one. So we can draw from this by using the point. So same as in the 2 point or 3 point perspective, we are just going to take considering the point from here to there, and we'll just draw the sketch of the view. We are following three types of views. So what have we have seen? Orthographic, perspective, and an isometric. So let's start with the user interface of an AutoCAD. See, AutoCAD started in 1983 by Autodesk company. So here we have some welcome screen of an AutoCAD. So recent drawing will shows here. Whatever the recent projects we have done, it shows here. Okay. So now here you can just see the open and new option. Open is nothing but if you have done already the project. So you can open from this file, existing files you can open. New in the sense like if you wanted to open a new project for the drawing, you can just click on the new option. Once if I'll click on a new file, so you can just see the user interface of an AutoCAD. So first we can see this option called as an application menu. So this here we can see open, new, save as, import, export, publish, print. Those option we can see here. So beside that we can see this tool access bar. Tool access bar is nothing but, so it's a shortcut key for the new, open, save, save as, open from the mobile, undo, redo, plot. Those things we can access from this tool access bar. And here you can see the drawing title bar. This one will call as a drawing title bar. It means that, so whatever the drawing we have open, the name of the drawing and the extension of the drawing will it shows here, that is .dwg. AutoCAD extension is .dwg. And here you can just see this one as an information center. See, if you require any information regarding any tool of this, so you can just search here. Suppose let it be I want a information regarding a circle. Suppose I don't know about a circle, how you can draw and like that. So simply if I'll enter circle, if I'll enter here, so complete information will provide here. See about circle, how to draw with, how to work with the circle, and what is the command for the circle. So how to create a 2D isometric circle, those information will be available in the Autodesk information center. So here we have to sign up for that your Autodesk account. So in the home tab, we have a drawing toolbar. Drawing toolbar in the sense, see, by using this drawing toolbar only, we used to draw the drawing for the project. And we have the modify tool. Modify is nothing but, so any modification if you required, like any copy, trim, mirror, extend, scaling, array, or offset, those things if you require, by using modification we can do this. So we have an annotation. Annotation is nothing but text, dimension, and the leaders we are going to do. So remaining we have one by one like layers, block, properties. So we can discuss these tools later. So now let it will be start this one. So here you can see the direction here, that is north, south, east and west. Now currently it is in top view. It means that the current view is in orthographic view. Here you can see the top view. If you want to change the view of this, you can click and you can just change from this. Even you can change to isometric, even though you can change to perspective view as well. So now it's showing a 2D wireframe. What 2D wireframe is nothing but two-dimensional wireframe it's showing here. And here you can see this as a navigation wheel. So navigation wheel like nothing but like zoom for zooming, zoom out, and if you want to make an orbit, okay, if you want to make a orbit complete view, and the pan that is moving from one place to another, and the rewind previous one, if you want you can just make a rewind. So we have a pan option separately is given here, zoom, extend and orbit, those things. So next coming to this one, here down we have a command bar. Command bar is used to type a shortcut command. For example, if I take line, polyline, circle, instead of taking from here, so simply we can just type and we can take the shortcut command we can use. And here we have current model, whatever we have on workspace we are going to work on that. Layout we have like layout, if you want to take up for the printouts and those things you can take the layout. Okay, so we have some of the model space paper like ortho, snap mode and the grid lines and those things we will call as a model or paper space tool. So now before start making any sketch for the drawing for or any project, so we have to set the page and we have to set units. So let it be, we'll just set the units. How you can just set the units? So just simply you can just enter UN. See, UN stand for the units. It's a shortcut command. Directly you can enter. Here we use like units, how to enter units directly. You can take in a command bar as well. You can just click on units. If I'll click this units, now you can just see this one pop-up has appeared here, like the name of like drawing units. So it's showing this as length and the precision. So length as in type is showing as a decimal. So decimal it's nothing but, so if you want to use the values units in millimeter, centimeter, kilometer and meters. If you want to use, you can just keep in decimal, or else if you wanted to use project in your feet and inches, then you can use architecture or engineering you can use, or any if you want you can use in fractional inches like 1 by third like that. So scientific type, if you want, you can use this scientific as well. So now I'm just going to keep as in decimal. So because I wanted to use in the millimeter, so now the precision value is showing. Precision is nothing but after the point how many digits you wanted to use. So example, if I'll take this one as an like example, if I'll take 4.23 or 4 3 digits, if you want you can take 3 digit. I all and you can just use as in 2 digits. Now I'll keep as in 2 digits. Now I can just see this one as an instruction scale. It's nothing but, see now I have just kept in that decimal. So now you can use in millimeters, miles, centimeter, meters, kilometer. You can use in this one. But if you have using as an architecture, then you can keep as in feet or inches. You can use. Suppose I'm just going to keep in millimeters. Now the lighting units for we are using intensity for the lighting for the internationally. I'll just click on international. So you can just keep an angle as well. So if you want to use the minute, degrees, seconds, those things, you can just keep this one as well. And the precision also same, you can just how we can use here like degree, minutes and second, that you can just use. If you want you can use, or else not an required for this, you can just keep as it is like that. So now if I'll click on OK, now here I have currently set units. So after setting the units, now suppose let it be, I'll just use this draw tools. Some of the draw tools we have that line. So before making a draw tools, now I'll just set one page. How you can just set the page means, then you can just enter Z, enter. Z stand for the zoom, A stands for the all, zoom all. Now I have just kept the page as zoom. Now I have not set any limits here. Limit is nothing but we are just specifically will set one page like to A3, A2 metric, AO metric like that. But without limits, I'll use this one. Okay, if you want, you can use that limit also. I'll just show you how you can create a limit. Before that, let me take the line. So line, see, line is used to create a straight line segments. With that line, you can create a series of continuous line segments. See, each line segment object will be edited separately. Okay, so if I take the line, if I'm going to take the line directly from here, you can take from this. Now see, in the comment bar is suggesting you that. So how you can draw the line. See, now specify the first point of a line is asking. If you are using the line, see, suppose if I'm going to take one point from this any of and from the any point, I'll just click on this. Once if I'll click the point, now it's showing that. So now it's asking that specify the next point of a line. So you can specify wherever you require. See, now it's showing an angle along with the length as well. You can just show. See, if I take the length and angle, suppose see if you want to use a straight line segment, then we can use an object called as an ortho. So ortho you will be getting in the model space paper. So here you can just see the ortho. Ortho shortcut command is F8, that is function key. Function key F8 you can just enter, or you can click from this here also. If I click on this, always it will create a straight lines only. See, if I'm going to enter the angle, suppose, length, suppose if I'm going to enter 1000, if I'll enter 1000, see 1000, if I'll enter here, now see if you want, if you'll just zoom it here, now you can just see this from here to here is showing 1000. Okay, so if I'll click on this again, the from here to here, that is 650 if I'm going to enter. So now if you want to zoom the page, you can just enter here, and you can just simply you can make a zoom. Again, if you want to take the line, no need of taking in here. Instead of that, you can just shortcut command, you can enter here L. See, shortcut command for the line is L enter. L enter if I'm going to take. Now see, easily you can take the point from this end point. Again, you can continue the point. Suppose if I'm going to enter this one as an, again that is 450. 450, again see here in this direction I'm going to take again this one as in 500. Again, see if you wanted to, I don't know what is the value now here exactly. Just simply you can just go near to this point and you can just click here. No need of clicking, just click on this and just you can join back. See, now whatever the units what I have used, now if you want to measure and if you wanted to see now here you can see the annotation. In annotation we can take the dimension. So if I'll click on the dimension, and you can just simply you can measure the dimension. See, from point to point, you can just take the dimension. Even though if you're not taking the point to point also, you can just go to the object, so line, and you can click on that and you can just measure. See, see now whatever the measurement I'm taking is showing very less, right? So if you want to do, if I zoom, then only the value is showing here. But if you want to do show the numbers, okay, then what we can do, there is an command called dimension style manager. For the shortcut command for this, D enter. See, dimension style manager, you have to click. If I'll click on this here, so you'll be finding option called modify. So in this one only, if you want, you can change, or else if you wanted to create new one also, you can create. Or in this, if you want to make changes, I'll click on modify. If I'll click on modify, here you can just see the text, and you can enter the text, what text you want for the numbers. You can just take example, let it be, I'll just enter 20. And even those symbols and arrows, if you wanted to show this one like very large, I'll same thing, this one also I'll enter 20. And the primary units after the point, how many digits you want. Now see what I have set it here, same thing it's taken here. Okay, and if you want to show after the number like a symbol, like a millimeter, centimeter, like that, so you can use this one as in suffix and prefix. Suffix is nothing but after that, after the number. Prefix is nothing but before the number. Here you can use, if I'll take okay, then here we have to set a current, set current and close. If I'll close, now you can just see the value what I have set here. See, showing this from here to here 1000, and again from here to here 650, 450, whatever the dimension I have taken. And one more thing, see, in AutoCAD we can't convert the value. Suppose if I have taken millimeter, again if I'm going to take units, if I'm going to change to architecture, if I'll change it feet and inches, now if I'll click on the inches option, if I'll click OK, see, here the value is not showing. So if I'll take again measurement, then if I'll click on this, now see it's showing in mm again. Why? Because see, in dimension style manager I have set it the suffix option, so we have to remove the suffix. Even in the primary units also we have to set. See, until unless if you're not removing from that, it won't make a changes on this. So this one here, what I have to do, I have to take an architecture and feet and inches, then only it will shows. Now if I'll take a set current and close, now see it will shows here. And one more thing, see whatever the value we have taken for the feet and in, sorry, in the decimal, that 450 and the 1000, see the current correct value will one show in feet and inches in AutoCAD. So because we can't change in AutoCAD, so whatever the unit, present unit you are using in AutoCAD, so we have to keep that project in that only. If you want to use in feet and inches means you have to use in other file you have to use, and separate file you can use. See, this we can't use in AutoCAD. In other software like 3ds Max, Revit architecture, and the SketchUp, you can convert easily. See, Revit we can call as an parametric. Parametric is nothing but, so we can convert the values into feet, inches, millimeter, like that. So but we can't do in AutoCAD. AutoCAD will call as a semi-parametric software. So now I'll just bring back to this millimeter. Here again you have to take in dimension style, modify. So I'll just keep in decimal itself. I'll take the precision value. I'll click OK, set current and close. Now see, generally the value is showing here. So we should not use the suffix option. If you require, you can use, or else not required. So we have to measure, we have to show that in the specification, that the after drawing that, we when we are taking the printouts in title blocks, we have to show that. So all the dimension are in mm, all the dimension in centimeter, like that we have to show. Okay, so like that, next we have seen now that polyline. So before polyline, I'll just show you how you can just draw the line with the angle. See, now just simply have taken the line, and with a straight line 90 degree 90 degree I have taken. Suppose if you want to use this line, see example, I just click one point. Now currently it is an ortho mode. Now I'll just off the ortho mode. If I'll click on ortho mode off, now I need to enter the dimension with the proper angle. If you wanted to use, now I'll enter the dimension first. Example, enter the dimension as 1200. Simply you have to enter tab. If I'll enter tab, now is asking to enter the angle. So now see, is asking specify the point for the angle. Now angle I'm going to, from this point I'm taking the angle, that is 45 degree. I'll enter. If I'll enter, now see the from here to here is taken as in 45 degree. Again from this point I'll enter the dimension now. Example, enter 650. Now I'll enter this tab. After entering tab, now you can use an angle. See, from this point it will as an angle. So if you want 90 degree, you can use 90 degree or some other degree, or if you want, you can use some other degree. Example, if I'll enter 90 degree, now the line will come exactly in the 90 degree. Again, so again the line if you wanted to use. See, suppose if I'm going to take 400, again and enter the tab. Now and then enter this angle value, that is 180 degree. I'm going to enter. See, 180 degree is taken here. So suppose if I'm going to take 1000, enter tab. Now the angle I'm going to take, that is 100 angle I'm going to take. Okay, so if you want to do end the line here itself, right click, enter. You can enter. So now whatever the dimension we have taken. So if you want to measure the dimension, see, for inclined line we should not measure the dimension by using the dimension, that is linear dimension. You have to take align. If I'll take the align dimension, and you can just measure and you can just show. And here in the dimension, you'll just measure here. You can just see this one. And if you want to see that angle, see, I'll just take one reference line from this, and you can just take an angle. See, angular. If I'll take the point line to line here, and you can just see 90 degree. What degree I have taken is showing here. Even though if I'll take the point from here, even this angle also you can measure. See, from here to here I have taken 45 degree. 45 degree only is showing here. Okay, so see, from this point whatever the angle you have taken, just you can just see 100 degree have taken. Now see, showing as a 100 degree. So like that we can use the line. See, in line also we have a grip editing points. Grip editing points is nothing but, suppose if I have used a line. So now if you wanted to edit the line, you can just simply you can select the line. And see, we have an option called stretch and lengthen. Stretch is nothing but you can stretch in any angle. Even though if you have taken in the ortho mode also, you can stretch in any angle. See, if you off this ortho also, you can take any angle. If you on this also, you can take any angle. So that is known as stretch. So I'll just make an undo, Control Z. See, if I select, so another option we have lengthen. Lengthen is nothing but, see, in the line in, so in which align it is there, in that particular align only the line will go. See, if I'll take a line, lengthen. See, if I'll take in other direction, even though if you off the ortho also, the line will won't take in any direction. It lies in that particular direction itself. So that is known as lengthen. Fine. So if I select on the midpoint of the line, you can't make a stretch and lengthen. You can just move the objects. Only the edges point you can do from this point. Okay. So you see, after line, so we have a polyline. Polyline is nothing but it's a connected sequence of a line. See, continuous line. So same like as an normal line what we are using for that. So if I'll take the polyline, I'll just draw the line here. Now it's asking that in the command bar, that is specify the start point of a line. So if I'll click on the point, now is asking next point of a line. So if I'll click on this line here, again you can continue the line what length, even though you can just enter the length of this line. After entering same like line only we can create. If I'll enter this, now see, if I select the line, completely selecting at once because it's a connected sequence of a line. So this line, if I'll take a normal general line, if I'm going to take, okay, if I'll take this line, see, if I draw in a connected line itself, but if I try to select this, it's selecting individual line. So here we can't select completely at once. But in the polyline, we can just select. See, in the polyline, we have a segment option, that is four option we have. One is stretch vertices. See, you can stretch in any angle of length or anything. See, like how the line we have stretched, same thing you can stretch. Okay, another option we have an add vertices. Add vertices in the sense, if you want to add one more point, if you want to join one more point, you can click on add vertices. If I'll click on this add vertices, see one more extra line will be created here. Next, we have a remove vertices. Remove vertices in the sense, suppose if you wanted to remove this point, this line I want to connect from this point to this point. For that, what I'll do, I'll just I'll click on this point. I'll remove the vertices. Now see, you can just see here. Even though if you want to remove this point here, say I'll just click on remove vertices here. So next we have this option stretch vertices, add vertices and remove vertices. Next option will be in the center point. See, in the normal line in the center point, we can just move the object, we can't do any editing in that. But same thing in the polyline, we can convert it to arc. See, if I'll click on this, you can just convert it to arc. See here, like this. So now even this line also, if you wanted to convert into arc, you can just simply can take and you can just make a conversion for the arc. Okay, again if you want to convert into back to line, again you can just click on that convert to line. Again it will convert back to the line. The same procedure if you wanted to follow in the line also, you can do by using that line. Suppose see, if I'm going to take the line here, now, if I select this, now it's showing it's not an polyline. If you wanted to convert this into polyline, then you have to select this. After selecting, there is a command called join. Join shortcut command stand for J enter. See, J enter. If I take a join command, now if you select the line, now the normal line is converted into polyline. See, polyline, how we are going to converting by using a join, J enter. Now see, even this line also you can make by using arc, whatever the stretch vertices we have, that options you can be used. And one more thing, this polyline we have. See, this is a polyline. So what I am taking this. So this polyline, if you wanted to convert into normal line, there is a command called explode. EXPLODE explode. Explode shortcut command is X enter. X enter is the shortcut command for the explode. If I'll click on explode, now this polyline is no more in a polyline. Now it is converted into normal line. So like that you can use this polyline line and everything. So if I'll use this polyline, if I'll take this point, even directly you can convert into arc. Again, if I'll take this in, wherever the line you are taking that, now if I'll off this ortho also, and you can just take a line. Suppose again, if you want to convert back to the line, so here you can just see this option called line and you can just click on this point. And if you wanted to close, you can just take the close and enter, right click, enter. So now it will get end of the line. So same thing, we have a circle. So we have three types of circle: arc, rectangle, ellipse, and so remaining draw tools we have. So in the next class, I'll just continue in that. So if you want more class for the AutoCAD with a deep section, so let's follow our channel, like, subscribe and share our channel, AL-CADD, the learning solution. Thank you so much.